I remember these were like military flasks when I was younger. I'm gonna show you the scars. I don't know if you can see all these scratches. Well, my next container, or the thermos in this case, I like is this guy from Contigo. Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? I wanted to thank you for all your likes, subscriptions, comments, and so much love you're showing. Today, we're gonna be having a conversation about the gear we carry, the water or our coffee or our tea in, because water is most important and number one survival item. Today, I'll be brief but to the point, as we're talking about the water, and we're talking about water canisters. That means we can carry water or any other drinks which we require for our trips or in survival situations. And I also have like background story for the items you can see on my table in front of me here. Not all of them, but some of them have a story. So I'll start with my Yeti survival thermos. I carry almost every day. Let me just move these guys around here so I don't obstruct the camera. This guy is around 5 years old now, and I won it in a raffle of the company I worked for. So before I start with the story, I'm gonna show you its cons and pros. This is an absolute monster in the terms of keeping my coffee hot for like whole day, even though it has this drinking hole here on the cap. Let me show you right there. And as you can see, it's been heavily used and abused. I can't even remove these coffee stains on the neck, because I'm telling you guys, this is being used like almost every day. It's not good like for the hiking or camping trips that much, as it's my irreplaceable water or coffee or tea carry item in my car, because of this, open drinking hole. You will spill your coffee everywhere or your water everywhere. So it can be used, kinda, but you gotta seal it, and then it's not 100% reliable. What was that? Something fell on my head for my cat. So anyway, long story short, I'm gonna tell you the story behind this one. So at the time, I had a Camry, and I was in a hurry to buy some stuff in a shop, and of course, I had my coffee in it. But in a hurry, I put it on the roof of my car, jumped in, and drove off my driveway. I'm a really defensive driver, especially around the towns. There's so many pedestrians, so I drive really slow out, slow in. I drove over like 200 yards maybe before I hit the first light on the crossroad, and then I made a left turn in a little uphill, and I drove around 300 or 400 yards or even more when I heard the bang on my trunk. So This guy managed to sit on my roof for almost 800 yards without falling. And then it fell out. I saw it kind of rolling to the side when I heard the bang in my rear view mirrors, but there was no chance for me to stop in and picking it up or see where it went. But I just looked at the car behind me. They were okay. Didn't hit anyone. So I just kept driving. And after 2 hours, I was returning home after I did my shopping. And guess what, guys? I was feeling really sad that I lost this guy. And I thought it's already, been destroyed. And I just stopped approximately nearby at the spot where I heard the bang on my trunk. And I knew it fell out somewhere in that area. And guess what? It was sitting next to the fence of one of the neighborhood houses, just like that, just leaning against it on the sidewalk. And I'm going to show you the scars. I don't know if you can see all these scratches. Oh, I think now you can see. And all these scratches are from, you know, this guy falling on the asphalt and just rolling around and jumping over the sidewalk and ending up leaning against the fence over there. So I found it, and it's with me now. It's been like maybe a year now since that happened, and these guys with me survived the kind of incident and still in working condition. So I'd say this Yeti thermos cup is really sturdy made and tough. So that's the end of story on this one. Let's go to the next one. When I first moved to States was 8 years ago. Okay, we needed some means of transportation. I had no car. You could have, pretty much kind of walk to anywhere nearby, like stores and shops and, like 7-Elevens, all these Dunkins, Starbucks, or little small local stores. But for like a little longer travel and for keeping up the fitness, I went down to the Walmart and I bought a mountain bike. And this guy, this FL guy here, was mounted on it. And this guy is 80 years old now. I use it occasionally for water or for like sports drinks. It has a very comfortable, I'd say, like drinking valve on the top. There you go, and you can just drink and not spill anything on the go. I use it many times. You can believe me on that, and maybe you bikers already know how it works. And very very sealed top or here. You can't really spill anything out of any liquid out of it when it's kind of sealed right there. Yeah, this one will be a great addition. It's maybe half a liter. You can just throw it anywhere in your backpack and just take it with you. Really light, soft plastic, and really reliable. You're not gonna spill anything. Not much for the hot drinks. I never used it. I can't tell, but for sports drinks and water, this guy is really nice for the light packing and or the bike riding. I'll tell you that. My next container, or the thermos in this case, I like is this guy from Contigo. It holds like hot drinks for probably 6 to 8 hours, and then obviously they become like warm. I'd say it's not a long lasting, but for a day hike or day ride or car ride, this guy is really good. And What I like is this is rubber grip it has. It's really comfortable hold it. It's not getting hot because it's insulated inside and it's a thermos. So, and this snap seal, look at that, open, close. So you're not spilling any of your drinks out. I'll just demonstrate one more time. There you go. And it locks. There's a special valve. And to show you even more, this is a really brilliant idea of making such a lock on the cap. There you go. Let me just try if I can open it. Yeah, that's how it opens and that's how it closes. Downside of this one is just this thread is just really hard to thread on, and this was an easy one. I don't know. Just right now I got lucky. As the Yeti one, it's not good for kind of boiling things in the fire because you're gonna destroy this insulation air cushion it has. But for one-time survival, if you must boil water and to drink and survive, you can use this. You just gotta remove this rubber. It just goes out and just put it in. And beware, you gotta remove this cap because it's a plastic. Just like on the Yeti one, you just remove this and just put it in the fire, and it's gonna be good to go to boil any water. I drove a semi truck many years ago, maybe 5, 6 years ago. I was a trucker, and that's why I got this beautiful Love's truck stop cup, and it retains many memories inside here. I used to drink. I loved to drink coffee or the Dr. Pepper in this guy, and it's to keep it relatively, at the temperature, like cold or hot. It's not like to go whole day thermos, but it's really nice to put it in your cup holder. This is not a camping gear. This is more kind of ride along with your drink. And this nice opener for the drinking hole, and there's an air hole even. Really quite an invention, and I'll show you. It's huge, guys. It just can keep up to 1 liter of any drinks you would like, and very simple. Just open up, drink. Like the off-roads, let's say, it will keep your drinks inside without spilling unless you open it up, drink it, and just put it back. So yeah, these guys been with me for over 6 years, and I occasionally use it. It's really huge for the smaller cars. These are designed for the trucks. It's really huge. Next one up is my Stanley thermos. Look at this guy. This guy is brilliant, and I'll show you why. So it's a really cheap solution to have a thermos of, I think it takes like up to 2 liters of any liquid. I guarantee you that even it's cheap, don't be mistaken, this gonna keep your drinks warm up to 48 hours if you don't mess with it and open it up often. But 24 hours guaranteed. I'm not making any promotions. I'm not getting anything from these guys. These are my gear. I'm just showing you guys what I have, and I would like to hear from you what you guys carry and what you guys love. So this all-in-one thermos is a brilliant addition. Other than it's a metal and rugged and die-hard thing, it has this brilliant cup with the metal down here. It's plastic inside, but it's metal outside. So actually, you can put it on the coals, next to the coals, and boil water in it. I should try it one day. Yeah, and I'll show you. Another thing, this cap. I think I showed you this guy in one of my videos, but look at these notches on the both sides, and that is really brilliant again. invention, because you will unscrew your cap. You don't have to take it off, and just direct your notch towards, you know, your cup, and it's gonna just give you a directional pour without spilling anything. You don't have to take it off, and it has two of those guys, and you just align your notch over here towards the handle, and another one going to be on my side, of course, towards where you pour in your water or your coffee or tea. So this is really a nice invention. It makes life easier. This guy is with me probably like 3 years, and it stays in the same quality and keeps my mainly coffee in this case hot, not warm, for like 24 hours. But my coffee doesn't last that long, so I threw it in a car one day. I forgot it, and I think it was up to 2 days. I poured down coffee, and it was still warm, not like hot, hot, but it was really warm and pleasantly, drinkable. So even though this guy's cheap, probably I don't know, 10, $20 maximum, it does the job. So I really love it. Stanley. I was really skeptical about this, but it does job perfectly fine. Sometimes you should look for things that are not too expensive, overpriced, and find some quality products that are in that range you can afford. Next one goes up is my Nalgene water bottle. It's made in USA out of recyclable materials, and I love this guy because it has this, hanger with really good seal on the top. Let me show you, like, get a closer look. It seals really well, screws really well, and it has this metering lines with liters and ounces. That's what I like. Like maybe when you're cooking and you need certain amount of liquid, or maybe sauce, you can use it in for sauce, like to be poured into your pot, or the water for your 1 cup coffee or tea is really handy. Just I usually do it approximate measures, but if you need certain amounts, like exactly for your cooking or for your maybe drinks, this is really, comes handy to have these measures on the bottle. And otherwise, it's really light. A 1 liter bottle, it's in most cases, it's pretty enough for 1 day hike and or 1 day overnighter. I usually take extra if there is not a long walk, especially in summer. You don't carry so much stuff with you, so why not, taking 2 liters of water instead of one? You never know. It's been with me for a year now. I will keep this with me in every adventure and, give it a good test more. But the looks start to be made really good quality. And my next and the last one, but I never used this one. I remember these were like military flasks when I was younger. Aluminum flasks are really brilliant, but engineers went even far with their, inventions and ideas, and just pull out this. You can see the papers inside. I never ever used it yet. So this is the aluminum flask. I wish I could have seen an aluminum cap on this, the older versions. For you older guys, maybe remember it had a aluminum cap, and this is plastic now. So I don't know how long this guy gonna last. If it falls down or breaks, it probably holds up to maybe a 1 liter or maybe half a liter for sure of liquid. And I loved to cool the water down in these just by putting in a spring, and because of aluminum, it just, a good conductor, and your water will be cold or your drink would be cold right away. But this guy actually has a cup right here. Just show you the side view. The flask goes in just like that. And there is more. There is a stove right here. I'm not gonna be, setting up the fire and showing you how this stove works, but it's really handy. It has this opening at the top. You can just put it down just like that, make a fire under here and put your pot. No, this is this way. Just like that on the top. Boil water in this cup, or I would say even a flask, just like that. And it has these ventilation holes on the both sides. I will definitely give it a shot when I have a chance. So I love the design. It's really a good invention. This is the cup on the top, or you can, make something like food over here, and your water in this guy. I don't know how, again, this plastic cap is really a downside, I think, but I'm gonna test it and see how it works. It packs really small, so it comes with the carry bag, also with your belt clip. And what I love is it just has some warm insulation inside here, so it just keeps your flask damage free, I'd say, and maybe even warm. There's a drain right there down here, just clips and closes up just like that. I really love the design. It's a military design. The engineers have added, kind of pot, the stove, and you have a flask to carry your liquids in. So it's brilliant, it's really a small item. You just see my hand. It's really nice to carry on the side, or you just can, hook it to your backpack. I'll give it a test for sure, and we're gonna see how that works. So that's it for today, guys. I showed you my gear. I showed you my essential water carrying gear I have and I use on daily basis, except for the last one. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave some comments below what you guys prefer to use for your camping trips, for your car or bike trips. Just share your experience. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next episode. Bye.